will demonstrate by shooting himself 2 times.
2 times.
2 times. Okay.
Should I start?
Okay, go ahead, Cobra.
Okay, here we go.
Phone. Phone.
No, not like rocket ship. I think it came from outer space.
You want to call somebody?
According to legend, 30 years ago, Atari buried truckloads of video games in this desert. Now these guys want to try to dig them up. Wired is here first on the scene. We're going to talk to Zach Penn, who is directing a documentary about the Atari Dig, and we're going to see what has actually been buried underneath the sand here for the last 30 years. So thank you again for having us here to the pre-dig dig.
It's
ceremonial groundbreaking.
My pleasure. Welcome to my dump.
Yes, thank you. So what are they doing today? What has to happen today before the big dig can happen tomorrow?
Well, today, what we need to do is, where we think everything is buried is about 22 feet underground.
Okay.
Theoretically, by the end of today, we will reach the so-called concrete cap that was poured over the games, which, like everything in this story, I don't have any confirmation of.
Yeah. Now, what is the danger that they might just hit something that they're like, whoa, this is too hazardous, we can't dig through this, everybody go home?
I am terribly sorry. Cannot imagine how thirsty I am. Mephistopheles.
In Numbers chapter 16, we find Korach challenging Moses' authority. Moses tells the people, "This is how you will know that Yahweh has sent me to do all these works. If these men die a natural death, then Yahweh did not send me. But if Yahweh does something unique and opens the mouth of the ground and swallows them up, and they go down into Sheol, then you will know that they despised Yahweh." Once Moses finished his speaking, the mouth of the ground opened, and the ground split apart, and they went down alive into Sheol.
That's 300 acres out here.
over 30 years worth of garbage. Over 30 years worth of garbage. Over 30 years worth of garbage. Or we've kind of pinned it down to a certain point. And we had to do that and convince the environment department we had the location, because they will not let you turn a little dump into Swiss cheese. They're not going to just go let you poke holes till you finally figure it out. So this is the first hole and the only hole. They're either there or they're not. And the story's going to be done if we don't hit them.
Now I said that's enough. When I say to end something, I mean end it. Come on, get back to your hole. Let's go. You all right?
No, crazy. No. Yep. Like X-Ray said, you know, working all day out in the hot sun. You know, a caveman sits around and does nothing.
Excuse me? Caveman digs his hole just like everyone else.
Sometimes.
Excuse me?
Ma'am, Zera's been digging a part of Caveman's hole every day.
You're not digging holes no more?
I just want to know why they haven't been bitten yet. And the boys in the mess hall tell them not to talk to anyone. As long as they keep their mouths shut, they won't have to dig any more holes. But if they talk, they'll be severely punished.
Few people laughed. Few people cried. Most people were silent. I remembered the line from the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. Vishnu is trying to persuade the prince that he should do his duty, and to impress him takes on his multi-armed form. Takes on his multi-armed form. And says, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds."
Does God use the motion of the planets to communicate with us, to announce things to come? Well, many people believe that an astronomical occurrence called 4 blood moons is a message from God. A blood moon is a full lunar eclipse, and 4 of them in a row is called a tetrad. When they've occurred on the Jewish high holy days, it's coincided with major historical events, like the Six-Day War in 1967. 4 blood moons on the Jewish high holy days has happened only 3 times in the last 500 years. The next occurred on the Jewish Passover.
And, bring on it, dude.
Contrary to the rumors that you've heard, I was not born in a manger. I was actually born on Krypton and sent here by my father, Jor-El, to save the planet Earth.
The old cynicism is gone. We have faith in our leaders. We're optimistic as to what becomes of it all. It really boils down to our ability to accept. We don't need pessimism. There are no limits.
It figures it would be something like this.